on halftime score at the Emirates Stadium. And after the first 20 minutes, where, to be honest, it's been all Arsenal in the first 20 minutes, the game stagnated, stabilized. I'm not sure why, but it was actually when Arsenal were at their most inoffensive that we ended up going to concede a goal. So it's not like the period of domination from Arsenal led to their goal. It was a nothing ball, terrible header by Dorgu. I don't know why he finds himself in that spot. He's playing as the left attacking midfielder, the left winger, essentially. I get defending, I get helping back, but Dorgu, guys, has put his best performances in a United shirt when he's been in the opposition half. He's not as good defensively. So, very surprising to see why that was Dorgu in that position and not someone like Casemiro or Martinez. And actually, coming back to Martinez, I'm not sure where Maguire was, but Martinez ends up scoring the own goal. I mean, what was he doing there? Terrible defending, and he was marking a fellow defender in Timber. In fact, two friends. If you guys remember, Martinez, we were linked with Justin Timber when Ten Hag came over to United from Ajax. And in the end, we went for Lisandro Martinez, his fellow centre half. So two players who know each other, marking each other, and Martinez ends up giving them an own goal. Terrible defending again. But after that, right after that, United get chance after chance. Zubimendi. I've seen a couple of clips with people just going overboard about how amazing Zubimendi was or has been. He has been good, but I think we go overboard with this world-class tag and with this excellent, amazing players when they're so young or without much experience. Zubimendi has been great, but he's been playing well for Arsenal for 6 months. We can't go overboard, but anyway, they have, and Zubimendi presented Embuemo with the chance, for the goal, but he also we also found ourselves 1-on-1, and it's such a shame at 1-0 down. Embuemo is running 1-on-1. I get it. He takes that. He had to take that extra bit of a touch towards the left side, but I still fancy Embuemo with a shot. You know, okay, we might not. It's not an easy. It's not an easy goal, but I still would have liked at that stage. United had not tested Raya. He should have had a shot, but unfortunately, he cuts back, passing it to Bruno, who ends up making a hash out of it. And in fact, Bruno, it's just not been his day. And you know when Bruno's not having a day, his day or a good day, he starts to moan. The arms start coming up, the arguments with the referee. A little bit like Rooney, but doesn't have the desired outcome as Rooney. When Rooney was arguing, he lost his head, he was hot-tempered. A lot of the time, he would deliver. You know, that shot against Newcastle many years ago, that springs to mind. Brilliant. But with Bruno, it's been off. He's been off. And I don't blame him entirely, but I think it's something for the manager to have a word, to pull him back on, because an unhappy Bruno also starts to drop deeper and not affect the game high up. And he started off with this complaining earlier on into the match because who was it? I can't remember, but someone passed it, was meant to pass him the ball, did not. Maybe he's just very emotional about this game, super excited, super enthused. Maybe it's that. But anyway, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. The outcome is that Bruno has not been at it. And I think it'd be good for Michael Carrick to have a word to just pull him back, rein him in, that it is a big occasion. It's not just him who is emotional, but we need him on his game. Anyway, he did pick himself up. He pressured Zubimendi, I think, or he was the one who was going to pressure Zubimendi, and Zubimendi ends up passing the ball straight into Mbeumo, who rounds the keeper. I love how United are finishing. The finishing from United's fantastic, or been fantastic, touchwood, since Michael Carrick started, because we're rounding off keepers. We're getting the confidence. Go out, enjoy yourself, express yourself, and it's been fantastic. All right, Hannah Elgi says hi. Hello there, Hannah. Great to have you as a new subscriber. Thank you very much for joining the channel, and hope you're a fellow United fan. All right, how about the rest of the performances? I'll just round off the team. The keeper, I think it's been very assured and measured. I like his temperament. Sen has been an absolute game changer for us. I don't like how we are passing from the back, but I've got to be honest. It's worked. We are inviting Arsenal to come out because of their defense. For a team that plays well, and I mentioned that on the preview, they are a team lately who's been looking like they don't want to set out to win games as much as not to lose them. All right. OMZD88. Prefer United to get the 3 points than the Gooners. Great. Who do you support? I'm guessing neither of the two. Great to have you on the channel. If I was to hazard a guess, perhaps a City fan. I've come back from a conference, and actually I've met a couple of Manchester City fans, and they are obviously tough for them to admit, but they are probably they are cheering on United than the Gooners. They still hope and expect to catch up with them, but if I was them, I'd focus on their own performances. It's not been great, but they've got Gay now to shore up that defense, so hopefully better times for them. Back to the game. Sen has been has been an assured presence for us, but the defense has been all over the place. Dalot has not been good. Luke Shaw has not been good. Martinez and Maguire even. I mean, it's typified because both of those centre halves, Martinez ended up smacking a ball straight at Dorgu's face. Dorgu was not impressed and actually screamed back at Martinez. And Maguire's ended up doing the same thing to Dalot, just hitting the ball straight at him, at his foot. But fortunately, we got a goal kick out of it because I think it ricocheted from Dalot onto the Arsenal player. So it's not been a great performance from our defence. Midfield, somewhat overrun. I think Casemiro's been all right, but I've not seen Kobe Mainoo get into the game. I think Kobe Mainoo and Bruno Fernandes need to do a lot more in the second half for my liking. Kobe Mainoo is one of those. He's never really going to stand out, but as a number 8 for this team, what Kobe Mainoo's role is to attack, be that support in the attack when we are attacking, and also be that support in defense when we're defending. So he needs to be that, almost that last line. Fearless Figs, Man United is the best. Thank you. Absolutely. Great to see a fellow Man United fan. And now the front players. Mbeumo, of course, fantastic. Fantastic players. Just welcome him back from the AFCON. What would we do without him? And I think that, you know, the wingers have also benefited from having Mbeumo because he does help out, unlike Shesko, I guess. Speaking of the wingers, Ahmad, I expect more from Ahmad. He's got a tough assignment on his hands today. He is against the best fullback in the country, in my opinion, Calafiori. Um, and he's just got to be that threat that Saka is proving for Arsenal. And on the other side, Dorgu, I don't think he's having a good game, and I think we're going to be seeing Cunha come in pretty soon. I think we should. Um, Dorgu's been the weak link, unfortunately, today, and mostly because we've not been attacking so much. And if you go back again to the preview, I was thinking that perhaps Dorgu could and probably should have been sacrificed for somebody like Ugarte. Now, with the game and the balance how it is, I think he needs to be sacrificed for Cunha, or Cunha comes in, or even Shesko. I think the game could call for Shesko. Arsenal are sitting back, and we are playing long at times. I think we could well see Mbuemo take on one of the winger slots and have Shesko down the middle. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you'd like to see Sesko up front or Acuna, and hopefully one of the Reds can, the Reds as in the Red Devils, not the men in red as in Arsenal, but hopefully we'll see the Red Devils clinching a victory, taking a rare victory at the Emirates. Come on, United. Glory, glory to us.